And I'm now going to hand over for the closing song to our musician, the only Tim MInchin.
So this is a song about greed. I've called it Greed, or in brackets, balsa wood and glue. When I was a young chap, just a little bouncing boy, my family was not wealthy, so I had to make do with second-hand pajamas and a single wooden toy, a dinosaur my daddy made with balsa wood and glue. But when I turned 13 and to high school off I trotted, I knew immediately that my dino wouldn't do, 'cause I had noticed all the toys the other boys had gotted, and I couldn't help myself, I wished that I had got them too. My daddy made a dinosaur with balsa wood and glue, but before too long I knew that my dino wouldn't do. When I was 15 years old, I first turned to thieving, to satiate my craving to have things the other kids had. I stole a gnarly skateboard from a skateboard shop one evening. It had bodacious fluoro railing and a wicked fluoro skid pad. By the following Monday morning, the skateboarding turned to boredom. My appetite for skating was abating in a flash. So I sold my board and bought a pair of flippers and a snorkel. But soon I balked at snorkeling, forked my snorkel in the trash. My daddy made a dinosaur with balsa wood and glue, but before too long I knew that my dino wouldn't do. At 18 I managed hedge funds and got fat by drinking beer. At 20 I owned 7 cars and houses on the coast. I fell in love at 23 with a Swedish girl called Mia. I bought a 200 quid toaster with which Mia made me toast. At 28 I went through like a Buddhist kind of thing and decided the material world and I were through. I hooked up with some Buddhist chicks who said that they were twins, but they didn't look that similar and they did stuff twins don't do. My daddy made a dinosaur with balsa wood and glue, but before too long I knew that my dino wouldn't do. But now I'm 47 stone and 31 years old. I have a kitchen staff of 12 on call 24 hours a day, and a page 3 girl I paid a lick chocolate from my folds. And a rent boy called Llewellyn, though I'm neither Welsh nor gay. Now to those who judge my lifestyle to be gluttonous and brash and criticise my excess acquisition and consumption, I say that critics of the wealthy are just those who don't have cash and who have never had a prostitute spread Marmite on their scrotum. My daddy made a dinosaur with balsa wood and glue, but before too long I knew that my dino wouldn't do. My father died a year ago, to dust he's now returned, and I found my wooden dinosaur, which all these years has lasted, and I cremated it and put it with Dad's ashes in an urn below a gravestone with 3 words on it: stingy bastard. My daddy made a dinosaur with balsa wood and glue, which is all very quaint, but I'd rather eat foie gras inside a Porsche. Listening to Mark Watson Makes the World Substantially Better, written and performed by Mark Watson, with music from Tim MInchin and poetry from Tim Key. The producer